Hey famous fans, welcome back to Famous Faces Scoop TV, where the tea is always piping hot, and trust me, today's brew is overflowing. From Donald Trump swiping Taylor Swift's Eras Tour aesthetic for his campaign merch, to Rachel Uchitel spilling the beans on her brush with Trump's Celebrity Apprentice offer, we've got all the spicy deets you crave. Hold on tight because things are about to get ironic, dramatic, and also sarcastic. Let's dive in. Donald Trump, yes, that Donald has apparently taken some fashion inspiration from none other than Taylor Swift. Yup, folks, you heard that right. The 78-year-old former president, known for, well, many things, decided to channel his inner Swiftie after Taylor publicly endorsed Kamala Harris for the 2024 election. Because clearly, the best way to respond to a pop star's political endorsement is by dropping a knockoff version of her tour merch. Makes total sense, right? Swift's iconic Eras Tour t-shirts, known for showcasing her various artistic eras in multicolor glory, got a major Trump-grade makeover emphasis on the great part. Instead of Taylor's albums, you guessed it, Donald Trump's finest iron. Whereas the original font and color scheme, oh, those stayed. What changed? Just the face plastered on the shirt. Instead of Swift's, it's Trump's. Same font, same everything, but now you can wear Donald J. Trump right next to where Taylor Swift should be, because nothing screams "Make America Great Again" quite like ripping off a pop star's concert t-shirt design. Talk about innovative branding. Swifties, of course, did not take this lying down. Twitter, X, erupted with fury, calling on Taylor to sue Donald for intellectual property theft. One fan screamed for legal action, while another wondered why a 78-year-old man running for president is so pressed by a 34-year-old pop star's opinion. Valid questions all around. It's like the crossover episode no one wanted but somehow got. How did we get here? Taylor Swift and Kamala Harris, the endorsement that sparked the drama. Let's dive deeper into what sparked this latest fashion fiasco. Taylor Swift, America's pop darling, recently threw her political support behind Kamala Harris, calling her a warrior and praising her steady hand. This glowing endorsement wasn't a surprise for those who know Taylor's political views, but Trump? Oh, he wasn't having it. You see, Donald was so hurt by Swift's political stance that he couldn't help but throw shade. And how does a political figure retaliate against a pop star, you ask? By threatening that she'll pay a price in the marketplace. Okay, Donald. Last we checked, Taylor's re-recording her entire discography and selling out stadiums in minutes. But you do you. Imagine the planning meetings at Trump HQ. You know what will really show Taylor? A t-shirt. Yeah, let's steal her whole tour aesthetic that'll really show her who's boss. Is this the new 2024 election strategy, folks? Forget debates, forget policy, just slap your face on some knockoff concert merch and hope for the best. But here's the twist: Taylor's fanbase, the Swifties, are known to rally like an army whenever their queen is slighted. Cue the tidal wave of social media posts demanding a lawsuit. This is theft. Taylor should sue Trump. OMG. The audacity, the Swifties were coming in hot, and Twitter, X was on fire. Let's be real here. Can you even imagine a courtroom battle between Donald Trump and Taylor Swift? The spectacle, the drama, it would practically write itself. And knowing how much Taylor loves a good revenge anthem, I wouldn't be surprised if we get a new hit single out of this. You belong with my merch. Maybe she can title it "Stay in Your Lane." Donnie just saying. In case you missed it, Trump's hurt feelings were also sparked by an AI-generated image floating around social media. The fake image showed Taylor Swift endorsing Trump, because that makes total sense, right? Swift naturally was not having it. She called out the false endorsement and used it as a moment to warn about the dangers of AI. After all, who better to defend truth and integrity than the woman who's been battling Scooter Braun and re-recording her life's work? You can't make this stuff up, folks. The drama, the irony, the poetic justice, it's a Taylor Swift song waiting to happen. But let's zoom out for a minute. This whole situation says a lot about where we are as a culture. A pop star endorses a political candidate, and the former president decides the best course of action is to launch a t-shirt war. Somewhere in the middle of all this, I think we forgot that we're talking about a presidential campaign. But I digress. Trump, who is no stranger to using media stunts to rile up his base, might have thought this would be a clever move to get some attention, and boy did he succeed. Whether you love him or hate him, Trump has always known how to work a headline. But maybe, just maybe, next time he should leave the fashion to Taylor. And if that's not enough Trump tea for you, buckle up, because we've got more. Apparently, Donald Trump also tried to lure none other than Rachel Uchitel onto his show, Celebrity Apprentice. That's right, in the aftermath of the infamous Tiger Woods scandal, where Uchitel played a starring role as Mistress One, Trump saw his golden opportunity. Because nothing says prime TV content like bringing someone's real-life chaos onto a reality competition show. Rachel, however, wasn't biting. She turned down Trump's offer, opting instead to sign up for VH1's Celebrity Rehab with Dr. Drew's show that promised less cutthroat business drama and more emotional healing, I guess. Uchitel made it clear she wasn't about to let a reality show shape her narrative. Celebrity Rehab at least offered her a space to be herself around the clock, mind you, and she wasn't down for the edits and dramatic setups Trump's show would likely have spun her way. Smart move, Ratch. Nobody wants to be the villain twice, but let's break this down for a second. Why was Trump so eager to bring Uchitel onto Celebrity Apprentice? Was it the ratings, the buzz, or maybe just the pure spectacle of having one of the most notorious women in scandal history on his show? Trump, as always, was thinking about the headlines, and Rachel Uchitel on Celebrity Apprentice would have guaranteed tabloid gold. Her choice of Celebrity Rehab was a way to reclaim her story after the media painted her as the homewrecker who ruined Tiger Woods' marriage. If you remember 2009, you remember the absolute media frenzy that followed that scandal. Poor Rachel was in the crosshairs of every tabloid in existence. But surprise, surprise, it wasn't exactly her dream role. Uchitel wanted the world to see her as more than just the other woman, and she found that on Dr. Drew's show. Good for her, right? Now let's pivot back to more Trumpism, shall we? While all this swift vs. Trump drama unfolds, let's not forget about the former president's latest take on immigration, because nothing goes hand in hand like a Swiftie feud and immigration reform. Am I right? Trump's been calling out the Biden administration's CHNV program, accusing it of letting in migrants and handing them a golden ticket to taxpayer-funded benefits. And by golden ticket, we mean Medicaid, food stamps, welfare, the works. According to Trump, this is the real crisis. Forget merch wars, this is where Trump gets serious, well, sort of. Apparently, Trump thinks the CHNV program is a little too lenient. Despite the fact that applicants go through background checks, they still get access to temporary status and federal benefits, which, in Trump's mind, is like a red carpet welcome to the US. So, of course, he's got to stir the pot, claiming that the current administration is too soft on the border. Now, while some might find this shift from pop star fashion feuds to immigration policy a bit jarring, it's classic Trump. One minute he's beefing with Taylor Swift, the next he's tackling the US border crisis. It's almost like reality TV, but real. It doesn't stop there though. Trump has been doubling down on his anti-immigration rhetoric, accusing the Biden administration of undermining national security. He claimed in his signature bombastic style that Biden's policies were going to create a wave of illegal immigration unlike anything America has ever seen. Never one to shy away from hyperbole, Trump insisted that the U.S. would be flooded with undocumented migrants, adding that this would burden taxpayers and create a security threat. He framed his warnings in apocalyptic terms, as he often does, turning the debate into a matter of life or death for the American dream. While some people eat this rhetoric up, others, particularly Trump's critics, roll their eyes, noting how he said similar things throughout his political career. But as Trump rails against Biden's immigration policies, the question remains, will his pop star distraction tactics continue to work in drawing attention away from real policy debates? The t-shirt stunt, after all, is just the latest in a long line of headline-grabbing antics designed to shift the spotlight away from more substantive issues. It's a strategy Trump has employed successfully for years, using his larger-than-life personality to keep the media and the public focused on. Well, famous fans, that's a wrap on today's drama-filled episode. From Trump's questionable fashion choices to Swift's no-nonsense clapbacks, the shade was real, the irony was thick, and the gossip was endless. You can't make this stuff up, but luckily for us, we don't have to. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, ring the bell for notifications, and drop your thoughts in the comments below. Who do you think wore it better, Taylor or Trump? You're tuned into Famous Faces Scoop TV, where there's never a dull moment. Until next time, famous fans, bisous, bisous, bisous.